Bryan. Speaking of Bryan. Hey Bryan, what you doing over there? Pussy ass little.
Fuck!
Whoa,
Oh
shit,
my
Bryan!
God! Oh, Jesus
God!
Christ! Did we just
What
run over a person?
fuck?
God damn!
Was that Bryan? Oh God! Why?
Fucking not take all those fucking shots tonight. You stupid motherfucker.
You're the one that fucking told me to fucking record this shit. Why'd you get in the fucking road? You stupid bitch. Here, we got something.
Warning! This video contains adult content not suitable for children.
Have you ever run out of your fucking friend and not known what to do? Well, don't call 911, you dumbass. Call 911-FUN! 911-FUN is the top-rated corpse disposal company on the market. When you call 911-FUN, you get the highest skilled circus clowns this side of Tasmania to your location in seconds. Every clown has an unquenchable thirst for man flesh that cannot be stopped. Never a drop of DNA left behind, ever. Call within the next 20 minutes for a free magic show. That's 911-FUN. Love it, eat it. Not responsible for clowns turning on you and eating you as well. And biz his ass.
I was gonna start off by saying happy birthday to everybody out there, but
Yeah, happy birthday everyone that had a birthday at least in this year. Or next year, you too.
or this week, or last week, or 3 weeks ago, in October.
November, December, January, February, March, April, gay. That must have been shaken up. Did I shake that up?
I think it's just the light sky.
Mm.
They're a little foamy.
It's just my birthday.
So happy birthday to everybody out there.
What do we got? I don't have to wipe that up. Except for a Grinch mask. I'll run.
Well, speaking of birthdays, I don't know how you did this shit by yourself. Like Garth from Wayne's World, where he's just like, I'm having a good time.
L'chaim, Mazel Tov. Anyway,
Happy birthday.
happy birthday, everybody. I'm thrilled for all of you. But not anyone that's birthday's today, though.
Yeah, if you're born on the...
If you're born today, fuck off.
What is today? The 14th? 15th. Disgusting.
Trash ass people.
Patrons, if you're born on the 15th, 14th,
Then even though you weren't subscribed, then don't subscribe.
don't subscribe. You're not welcome.
Unless you want to see my dick. What do you want to talk about today, Tom? Nothing?
I want to talk about a lot.
What?
Off camera.
Our relationship?
That relationship. No.
We're trying to figure out who's the top and who's the bottom.
He's got to stack the fat ones on top. That's just how it goes.
Like, fat dicks or persons?
Persons.
Because, I mean, if it was dick, you would be on top, and if it was person, you'd probably still be on top because you're fat.
Ooh.
Correct. You're actually looking thin today.
Thanks.
Just...
Well, here's the thing about it, you know? Here's the thing about it. I'm not fat. You know?
I know, you're not actually. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I was going to go off of Megan Trainor, but I hate her too much to talk about it.
I have a beer gut.
I think we all do. So. You know who else had a beer gut? That fool that we ate.
He dead.
He did.
He dead, though.
So I'd like you guys all to meet new Bryan. We filleted him. plucked his feathers.
This is all that's left after the clowns got to him. So
9-1 Fun. Spend your money there.
yeah.
They accept gift cards.
Yeah, if you join our Patreon, then you can get a discount to 9-1 Fun.
Actually, they accept HSAs. I did not know that.
I didn't know that. I run the company. I didn't know that.
Well,
Do we have anything to talk about? We watched Possessor today. Do we want to talk about anything before that?
yeah, we were talking cancellations. Cancellations.
We're canceled.
We're if you want to be hired for free,
Yeah, if you
this
want.
could be your spot.
We're hiring right now.
We're actively not seeking.
It won't
anybody.
cost you anything financially, but mentally,
You might lose your.
you might get divorced. But it's really fun.
Sorry, not sorry, man. So, we're here.
Whoops.
It is November.
We're ready to drink beer.
Not before 6:00 p.m. though.
Yeah, it's not 3:21 right now.
It's not. It's actually none of your fucking business what time it is.
Yeah.
Patreon.
It's definitely not. Join our Patreon. You'll find out what time early is.
Join our Patreon for the real time.
And then we'll tell you. We'll do real time stamps.
So
Holy shit.
if you want to avoid spoilers, click here. Now it'll skip the next 15 minutes.
Or just skip the last 5 minutes. Whatever just happened.
And if you're
Anyway. We are hiring.
we're hiring.
As long as you're funny.
We're actively not seeking you out. So
Yeah. If you want to come on for a guest spot,
guest spot.
call me Channing Tatum.
This giant Channing Tatum. Whoa.
No, not in a sexual way. Just I think he's kind of
Oh.
funny, you know.
Well,
For a sexual way, Olivia Wilde's getting divorced right now.
so am I, coincidentally.
There's an opening right here
Olivia.
and in my bed. My wife already told me it's super not acceptable. But I
Olivia. All right, girl. If this is true, do me a favor. Hit up Margot. Let's go to Starbucks. We'll talk about it. This could be you.
Why will Margot be there?
I'm sure they're friends.
I don't think they are.
I hope they are, just for the sake of me meeting Margot. If you're not friends with Margot, maybe become friends with Margot before you get on our show. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like I mean, if I could have a chance with Olivia, you know.
Are you talking like Alpha Dog Olivia Wilde? Or are you talking like Olivia Wilde director?
All of them. All of them.
For all of them, Olivia Wilde?
She's pretty wild. I feel like if she was with that like little goofball before, he was probably really funny.
Oh, Sudeikis?
Yeah.
Did they say why they're getting divorced?
I haven't read that yet.
Kelsey hates Sudeikis.
But he looks like that. You know?
Like a douche?
I feel like I look way more attractive than Sudeikis, but maybe I'm not as funny as him. So maybe it will offset. So I think I could be Offset from the Migos.
How will you treat Olivia Wilde?
Bad.
Bad.
Really bad.
Bad.
Oh, man.
This is all yours, Olivia. Just join our Patreon first. Bring your friends. Bring your family. Bring at least a 12-pack for all of us.
Bring Jason Sudeikis.
Bring Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, he'd bring some comedy to this.
He probably smells like underwear, I'll be honest.
Underwear, really?
I look at him, he just has like that.
He just looks like he smells like underwear.
He just smells. You ever just look at an actor or an actress, you're like, you smell.
Isn't it weird when you read stories about like famous people that stink?
They said that about Pattinson.
Yeah, no, I saw
Pattinson
that.
had
Yeah.
like BO according to anyone that's ever stood
But
next
isn't
to him.
that just weird when you read that about famous people? It's just like you could literally hire someone just to make sure you don't stink.
If I could afford it, I would hire you to make sure I don't stink.
Isn't that weird though?
Yeah, it is weird.
Like,
Weird as such, just take a fucking shower.
yeah, I mean it's not hard to not stink. That's what I'm saying. It's super not hard to not stink.
Change your underwear, put a new deodorant.
So if you're fucking famous, it's like you could literally like not do anything, and just like someone will make sure you don't stink or something. You know?
Do you think it's that they're too rich to care? Because I'm too poor to care sometimes, you know?
Oh shit! I'm so poor that I care too much. You know, like I'm
Poor.
You know,
Poor.
I'm not poor. I was able to afford these curtains and this green screen.
And these beers.
These bears.
He's actually sponsored by Michelob. Thank you, Michelob.
Yeah.
Shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out to our sponsors, Rubber Chicken and Red Rum. And our divorce attorney, Calcium.
Oh, shout out.
Is that his name?
Oh. Lawyers around the world, happy birthday.
Unless it's today.
Unless it's today, you can go fuck yourself. Oh. Ooh.
Taking a call on air.
Hey, don't do that, Bryan.
Yes? Nope.
Jeez. Rare.
That was Jason Stickers.
He's like, don't talk about my wife.
He's like, you treat my wife right.
Bro.
Ex-wife, bitch.
You know what, Jason? No. Because you were born today, so fuck off.
Was he? Do you think he was?
He looks like it because he smells.
I feel like underwear was born today. Oh no. Can we use any of this?
We can use all of it.
All
Let's
right.
be real. It's November 15th. If you're born today, come on.
You can use it. This is for all the people that were born today.
So.
We watched Possessor today.
We did.
What do you think about it? Should we go watch it again real quick?
Yeah, pause.
Yeah.
Ultimately, visually stunning.
Yeah.
And it was very grotesque.
Yeah.
And it was very kind of like pretty to me.
I liked how it looked, for sure.
Yeah, it looked old for no reason. It looked ridiculous. And it was artsy as shit, but...
Like I was saying to you, I feel like his dad... It was made by David Cronenberg's son.
Brandon.
And I feel like he's not credited in it, but I feel like his dad helped him with it. Because a lot of the shots and, like, things he did were very...
Right.
Or he just watched his dad's movies a lot and just, like, tried to emulate it. But...
Well, I imagine. It's like one of your children or my own child.
Yeah.
One day doing a podcast just like ours, you know?
My God, I hope not.
Oh,
God, you're better than that.
Unless we're rich. By the time you do your podcast, do it just like
I
you
know. Like, we're going to look back on this episode and be like, Dad, how come you don't want to be like you? You're a fucking billionaire.
Do it the hard way, son and daughter. Do it the hard way.
The violence was amazing in this movie.
Very, very violent.
I loved the violence in this movie. My favorite part was when she shot the dude in the cheek.
Oh, yeah.
And the
yeah.
bone came out.
Yeah.
And there was like bone fragments there, and it was squirting on his face. That was amazing. And when the pick in Sean Bean's mouth and cracked his teeth out.
Dug his eye out.
Disgusting. And then dug his eye out for no reason.
The minute we saw Sean Bean, like, is he gonna die?
And he
Of course
maybe did. Because there was that weird flashback when he was in that rest home and he wasn't dead. Remember he was in the wheelchair and his face was all fucked up?
Like I said, we gotta watch this twice.
Yeah.
Very
I don't know if
strange.
there's an answer, though. It
Which-
might have been too artsy for its own good.
Especially with the ending. Maybe there's not an answer. It's more just a
Yeah.
fucked up story, you know?
Yeah.
Is it you? Is it him? Can you trust you? Are you letting loose in someone else because you can't when you're you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty deep. And like you said, maybe it's a little
Yeah.
too deep for its own good.
That's the thing. I felt like I didn't quite understand it by the end of what they were trying to say. I understand the overall message of it. The whole overall message was whatever this government thing...
Wasn't even government. It was just...
Or whatever, yeah, whatever entity it is.
It was just saying this target. This is the next target.
They implant something in a person's head and then allows them to upload this girl into their brain.
To assassinate.
To use that person to assassinate someone close in their circle or something. And the scene where it showed her uploading into the guy was amazing.
Oh, like the
with
whole
the
waxy...
skin melting. It was very old school, but like modernized a little bit. Like the wax melting into morphing another person was amazing. I love that.
And the near the end, when they're kind of like fighting internally, and it showed them kind of
and
like
their
ripping
faces
apart.
like were like sticking together and like snapped off, and then it was still hanging there.
And he puts on her face.
Yes, that too. Yeah,
It was very mesmerizing. I really, even though we kind of didn't pay attention the whole time.
Yeah.
But
I feel like I picked up all the beats though.
yeah, we did. We for sure.
But my takeaway from the ending is it didn't quite work when she connected to the guy, and so they were both, the guy and the girl in his body were fighting with each other, and they recognized it in their little organization, and so that weird lady, Jennifer Jason fucking trash, morphed into her son.
Questionably fuckable. Jennifer Jason.
The son or the...
No!
Jennifer Jason, okay. For you, not for me.
I know the last 10 years we're killing kids these days. But
Yo, dude, like, I mean, if I ran into someone on the street, I'm usually just down. But, like, if I literally, offhand, if I ran into Jennifer Jason Leigh off the street, I'd be like, nah. If she's like, I want to fuck you, I'd be like, no.
What if she said, Clem, I'll treat you right. I'll do all the right things.
I don't care how good she treats me, I can't do it.
And she has, like, the almost, like, monotone, lispy thing.
Yeah.
What if she twizzles you?
Twizzles my whistles?
And she's like...
Twizzles my...
She's, like, in the movie, next to you in your bed, like, yeah, Clem, I'll just fuck you so good.
I fuck you a long time. Why'd you talk like that, Jennifer?
Whoa, I thought you liked it.
Anyway, so I feel like they took her son, drilled into his fucking head, too. That's another implication that we didn't talk about in the movie.
That's true.
Because we were just like, oh, they're in his head. But if you think about it, that means they drilled into his head, implanted all that in his head, and she took over his body. Which is like a cool idea, but at the end of the day, just go fucking shoot the person.
Right. Well,
It's not as hard as they made it sound.
well, there's no movie if you do that. But that's the
Yeah.
thing, like you said, like, they didn't really explain why
Yeah.
they're doing it this way.
Yeah, it could have been a lot easier to, if they wanted to kill if they wanted to kill that fat guy at the buffet.
Which no one obviously cared about him because no one fucking stood
No,
up for him.
no.
Everyone's like, oh, this tall chick's got a knife.
Yeah,
Everyone, men and women, are fucking
Yeah.
out of that Golden Corral. They didn't give a shit.
Yeah, even if it was a high end place, it was like mildly hard to get into. I don't think it was that hard to get into. I mean,
No,
weird.
not at all.
They
She
could have just gone in and just done it.
But
Maybe it's like the preservation of their agents, I guess. But even then, they
Are there
didn't really
agents?
care about whatever they are. I don't know.
like you said, and I agree, they didn't make us care about anybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When her
And
husband dies, I didn't care at all, and
It was fucked up.
it was really fucked up. It was really cool to watch, but I
Yes.
feel like they wanted us to care, and I didn't care at all. It wasn't at all.
It's not just that. Oh, look at John Wick, for example. Mission Impossible movies. There's other agents. 007, there's other agents.
Yeah.
Don't get us started
Oh
on
yeah,
that
don't,
shit.
yeah.
No.
Watch Math.
No.
No.
But there's other agents. So in this movie, there's this organization, and they're hacking into people physically and what am I trying to say? Bloodily? That's not even a word. But whatever.
Yeah.
But all we see is the weird-looking Tilda Swinton Grudge
Knockoff.
reboot girl who is like
Tilda Swinton knockoff.
basically a Tilda Swinton knockoff. She was in the Grudge reboot, which wasn't awful, but it was not good either. It can go fuck itself because it was born today. But so, all I'm getting at is they didn't really. Who are the other agents? Who was this organization?
Or what was
Why
it?
are they doing? Like you
why?
said,
Why was? Yeah.
just go stab his fat ass?
Yeah. It wouldn't have been that hard.
And as much as I enjoyed the movie, it doesn't make sense to me because they're always like, they got the gun, pull me out, and even with the tall chick in the beginning, and multiple times with this one guy, which we thought he was a good actor, we want to see him more.
Yes, I really liked him. Whatever his name was,
But
the
what
main
is it?
actor was really cool.
Because in the beginning of the movie, she puts a gun in her mouth, pull me out, and you don't hear like a bzz, or you don't hear anything, and all of a sudden she's like,
She couldn't do it either.
and then she's just like,
But they never explained if they really had to die to
I
get
know.
pulled out or not, or if they could be able to just be pulled out.
exactly. It didn't really explain, like in Inception, kill yourself to get out kind of a
Yeah.
thing.
As
This
convoluted
movie-
as Inception is, it's like I still kind of understand like the goal to get out. And in this, I did like, do you have to die to get out? Do you have to kill yourself to get out? Do you have to be shot in the head to get out?
It just
or what? It wasn't fleshed out enough. That's my biggest problem with the movie. It wasn't fleshed out enough.
This was his first movie.
Yeah.
His imagery and cinematography, his camera work, even the dialogue was really...
I'm pretty sure his dad did it.
It's just
I'm almost positive his dad did all of it.
Let us know. We're friends.
If you call David, say I called.
As long as you were born today, just hit us up.
So, I visually... And it was another case of style over substance, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I think the substance could have been a lot better. We said in a point in the movie, I was like, this could be a very cool concept.
The concept was cool.
Yeah.
It could have been executed
a lot better.
Here's the thing. We're dealing with a director who's only gone off... He's not practiced.
No.
He's familiarized because of his dad, and his own love of film, and eventually he's like...
But the directing was good. It's just... It's the same with like a lot of things. It's not... You didn't quite flesh it out. You're not quite there on fleshing out your story. You had ideas. Oh, God, what... Oh, damn. I can't remember right now. Just barely watched the movie, and it was just like... I want to say it was actually Haunting of Hill House. I know you're going to fight with me about that all day. But I feel like they had a lot of cool things they wrote. And then they just like tried to form it into a full-fledged story. I feel like this is a conversation for another day because I know you really like it. And this could go on for hours and we don't have that. I feel like
you're the next one to be eaten.
9-1 fun.
9-1 fun. Fucking...
Now what we have here is a failure to communicate. Plump fella. Let's get some of this right here. Where you at, bozo? Let's skippity-doo-dah in a minute with this food. You gonna make me do this by myself? I'm gonna get fucking full!
Oh, we just have to eat them again? I thought we had to do it all over again.
We are. You only die once. Sometimes twice. Stop clowning around, you fucker. Jesus Christ.
9-1 fun's a hard job. I didn't know what I was signing up for.
Well, now you
I wanted to be a paramedic. I didn't want to have to eat people.
do your duty to God and shut up.
It's my job.
Fucking eat him. None of this animal goes to waste, for Christ's sake.
Can I eat the ass this time?
Christ.